welcome back to my channel. So first I'm going to start off by spraying my face with Urban Decay's B6 Prep Spray, and then I'm going to be taking my Clean and Clear toner, and this is just going to clean off any extra dirt that was left on our face from when we previously cleaned it. And then I'm going to take my Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer, which you guys know I love, especially during the winter months because my face is so dry and this just really brings it back to life. So I'm going to start off by combing through my brows with a spoolie, and then I'm just going to go ahead and fill them in. I will leave my brow tutorial down below. I do it the same way every single time, but I'm just using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in, I believe it's Brunette. And I'm just going to place that onto my brows and just flick it in there and just make my brows really big and natural and, well, not natural, but making them really big. Then I'm going to go in and clean it up with some concealer. I'm going to go in with MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer in NW25. It's a very light concealer, so I'm going to use that as a base today for my shadows. I really like using this as a base. It just really keeps it on there and it really brings out the colors and just makes it not crease throughout the day. So the first color I'm going in with is Anastasia's new Single Shadows, and this is in the color Bone. It's just a very light color, and I'm using this to set that concealer so it doesn't crease throughout the day on us, because you definitely do not want that happening. Then I'm going to go in with my shadow shield and just place that under each eye. I'm making sure that I line them up evenly because you don't want one side higher than the other because it will look bad. This shade I'm going in with is Orange Soda by Anastasia, and I'm just using that on a really fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and just buff that into the crease. You can't really tell, but I think you can tell, and it really makes a transition. So this is the taupe color from the Anastasia contour kit, and I decided to use it in my crease because I didn't have a brown taupey shadow to use, so I decided this would be perfect. I'm taking that on a MAC 217 brush, and I'm just buffing that into my crease. Today we are actually going to be doing sort of a cut crease, so this is just going to help with that transition. And I'm just going in, and then I'm taking my MAC 224 brush, and I'm just buffing that all out with no additional product on it. I'm just taking it and kind of just buffing it and making sure it's really nice and smooth. This shadow is Morocco by Anastasia as well, and I'm just taking that with sort of a T17 brush, but this one is by Smashbox, and I'm just placing that into my crease as well. As you can see, it just really kind of just warms up this whole look, whereas the cool tone taupey shadow just kind of brought it down. This color is MAC's Blanc Type, and I'm using this as a lid color, but what I'm doing with this really small flat brush is I'm kind of defining that crease a little bit more. You guys will see how I define it in a little while, but I just take this as kind of like a guide to where I want my cut crease to kind of be, and I did air quotes, so. Then I'm taking this shade, and this is Embark by MAC, and it's a really deep brown red toned color. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like red in the pan but brown on the brush, and I'm just taking that on a really thin blending brush, and I'm just placing that into my crease to deepen it up. And then I accidentally cut out the way I did my cut crease, but all I did was just clean it up with some concealer, and that was about it. I'm taking this color called Sienna by Anastasia, and I'm taking it on a really thin little fluffy brush, and I didn't even know what to use for this, but I decided to put that in the crease and just follow the edge of where you can see that crease is actually going to be. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that on a 217 brush and just buff it in. This is going to really help soften the look, yet make it look like it just stands out. And I really wanted it to be warm and just really brown and just, I don't know, just warm toned color. So that's what I did. Then I'm taking that same brush with no additional product on it. It's just a blending brush by ABH Cosmetics, and I'm just softening the edges. Taking off those shadow shields, which actually kind of hurt a little bit, and now you can really see where that crease is defined. I'm taking my MAC 210 eyeliner brush, and then I'm taking my e.l.f. cream liner, and I am just doing a wing. I just did the basics for you guys, so I did the wing, and then I did a triangle to the inner part of my lid, and then I just filled it in. So I'm going to go in with my Benefit POREfessional. You guys know this is my staple primer, and I'm just putting that into my face and just blending it in. And I'm taking MAC Strobe Cream and buffing that in with a kabuki brush. I really wanted my face to be nice and bright and just glowy, so I decided that using the Strobe Cream would be amazing for this look. So I'm just blending that into my face. And then for foundation, I'm using my Makeup Forever HD Foundation, and you guys know that this is my all-time favorite foundation. I just love the finish of it. It makes my face look absolutely flawless, and I think that's what everybody wants when they put on foundation. It doesn't leave me cakey, and it doesn't leave me dry. It's very moisturizing. And I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 03 Sand or 02 Sand. I don't remember the color name, but I'm just taking that and putting it into a triangle underneath my eyes. I'm going to put it on my chin, my forehead, down my nose, and then I place it around my nose area and around my mouth, but I don't think I show that part. Then I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender and just blend in those spots, so just my forehead and my chin and around my nose and my lip and everything. And then I'm going to take this Soft Blend Concealer brush from Sigma Beauty, and I'm just going to blend that into underneath my eyes because I really love this brush for blending in concealer. I just think it works so good and it just literally makes it look flawless. Then I'm taking my Anastasia contour kit and I'm taking the shade Banana and just setting all of those areas where I just highlighted with concealer. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Fawn, and I can't remember for the life of me the other name, but I'm taking that on a Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just really defining those hollows of my cheek because I wanted this to be super glamorous and super like defined and everything, so I just contoured like that. And then I'm going to go in with a kind of like a actual contouring brush, and I'm going to be buffing in some more color and just giving my face some life. And then I'm going to put it on top of my forehead and press it into my hairline because you don't want that difference between your foundation, your hairline, and the bronzer. Then I'm going to be taking that color Morocco, and I'm just going to be blending that underneath my eyes with a little pencil brush, and then I'm going to be blending that out with that same little crease brush that we use to define the crease a little bit more. Taking some mascara, this is the Ico Black Magic Mascara, just placing that on my eyelashes. And for lashes today, I'm actually using my MAC 44 lashes. I haven't used these in a really long time, so I thought it was a time that I whip them out and bring them. I really love these lashes. They're so dramatic and so gorgeous, so I'm just in love with these ones. Then I'm going to take Urban Decay's Black Velvet eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to place that a little bit into my waterline and just really get that in there. I didn't want my waterline to be too bare, but I wanted something in there, so this is a very off black kind of eyeliner. And then I'm just taking that same pencil brush and I'm going to blend that out with a little bit of Anastasia's Noir eyeshadow, which is just a black eyeshadow. For blush, I'm going to be using MAC's Harmony Blush, and I'm just placing that onto my cheeks. You can't really tell, but it just really blends into the contours, so we're just going to go with it. Alright, so for the hair tutorial for you guys today, I'm going to be doing some Hollywood curls. So I'm just going to take my hair out of this ginormous bun and then brush it out with this flat paddle brush. You can use a tangle teaser or something, but you want to make sure that all of the tangles are out of your hair. And this is second day hair for me, so if you guys are looking for it to stay in for a while, second day hair is your best bet. I'm going to be taking my Tresemme Heat Protectant and just spraying that all over my hair. And then I'm going to be giving myself a very deep part. So the curling wand that I'm going to be using today is the Nume Titan 3. I love this wand because it has different heat settings, which is perfect so you don't burn your hair off. And then it also has a swivel cord so you can move in the direction that you want. It comes with a heat protectant glove so you don't burn your little fingers off. It comes with a 19mm, a 25mm, and a 32mm barrel. So it's super convenient for any type of hairstyle. It's super easy to put together and take apart so you can easily travel with it, and I really love this curling iron. So Nume was so kind and provided me with some discount codes for you guys so you guys can check out their website. They are great discount codes and you guys will love them. You guys can buy so much stuff and check out everything that they have. So I will have those linked down below for you guys. So first I'm going to start off by pinning the front part of my bangs up, and I realized that I curled my hair, so I don't know, so I'm just going to pin those bangs up. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the 19mm barrel, and I'm just going to curl all of my hair in one direction, away from my face on one side, and then it's going to come around and face inward to my face, and I'm just going to hold that on there for a little while and let it go, and repeat that all over my head. You guys don't need to see the entire thing, so we're going to speed this up in a little bit. But the important thing to get these nice Hollywood like curls and everything is to make sure that all of your hair is curled in the same exact direction. So as you can see, on one side of my head it was away from my face, and now on the other side it is going towards my face. And with this Nume wand, you actually don't even need to hold it on there for very long because it's very hot and it curls your hair so fast that I really love it. And you guys can see like the shine that it gives it and the great hold that it has. It's really, really good, and I just love this like curling wand. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the front part of my hair right now, and I'm going to go ahead and brush through that so there's no tangles from the bobby pins. Then I'm going to take a section of it, and I'm going to go ahead and take that curling wand, and I'm going to wrap it around. Once again, I'm going to go towards my face and just hold it there for a couple seconds. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do after I release it, I'm going to put it into my hand. As you can see, it didn't fall directly into my hand, but we will fix that. So I am actually going to pin these curls up to my head. So it's kind of like you're doing a pinup girl look, except you're just going to be letting it sit and cool for a little while. So I'm taking this bobby pin, and I just roll the curl under, and I just stick it in my head, literally stick it in my head and let it go. So I'm going to curl this part. This is the last strand of hair to curl, and just let it sit there for a couple minutes. Let it do its thing, and then I'm going to go ahead and let that go, and I am going to pin that to my head again. So after it is cooled off, I let it go for about 10 minutes while I did whatever else I had to do, and I just let the curls go. I mean, you can't really tell a noticeable difference, but I feel like they just curl so much better once they cool. As you can see, they're really bouncy. So now I'm going to go in with that same flat paddle brush and just brush through my hair. This is going to give us those nice like Hollywood curls. As you guys can see, I'm just taking a flat part and I'm just hooking it just like that. You can see they're already forming. There's so many different tutorials out there on this, you guys. This was my first time experience with this, and I was very satisfied with the way it came out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pin it kind of like in an S shape. I'm just going to follow the natural curvature of my hair right now and just pin it. And as you can see, I'm taking my brush and I'm just smoothing that out and then following that S shape once again and pin it there. And then I sprayed it with hairspray. So now I'm going to take my Nume argan oil and I'm going to run that through my hair. This stuff is freaking amazing. Let me just tell you that it made my hair so shiny. It really keeps the frizzies down, and I just love the way it smells. I can put this in my hair and it won't feel oily at all. So I've been loving the Nume argan oil, and it just really does the job. You guys can see how shiny it made my hair. So now I'm going to go in for my lip products. I'm going to be taking some concealer and then some powder and just placing that over my lips. I'm going in with MAC's Cherry Lip Liner, which is just a red lip liner because we are doing classic Hollywood look today, so red is a must. I'm just lining my lips with that, just following the natural outline of my lips, nothing crazy. And then I'm going to fill that in. This is going to make sure that our lipstick stays on all day, and that's kind of like a stain. I'm taking MAC's Ruby Woo, which is the classic red lip, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that onto my lips. I love, love, love this lipstick. I wish it wasn't so drying, but hey, what can you do? Then I'm going to be taking my NYX, I think it's a soft matte lip cream. I can't for the life of me remember the name of it, but I will put it down below for you guys. Everything will be linked down below, and I'm just putting that on my lips to give it a little bit more coverage and then a little bit more matteness. Alright, and then I decided I wanted to go in and just really make that crease noticeable. So I'm taking MAC's Blanc Type again, and I'm just following over to my lid and just really whitening up that like lid area. I just think it looks really good once I go over it, and it didn't mess up my eyeliner at all. Then I'm going to go in with that 217 brush again and take a little bit more of Morocco, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that into the crease area and just really buff that out because I didn't want any harsh lines, but I still wanted it to look super sharp and super bold. Alright, so the last finishing touches is the highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone with MAC Shroom. As you guys know, it's my staple. Then I'm going to go in with a highlight, and I'm going to take MAC's rice paper and just place that on the inner corners. So after I got ready and put my dress on, I went in with a comb and just really straightened out those curls. As you guys can see, it really made a difference when you go in with a comb. So definitely try that. I really love this look, you guys, and I hope you guys did too.
Nice to meet you where you been. I could show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my God, look at that face. You look like my next mistake.